Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock?
10 rock and roll, bro.
And live and welcome to the rock files. Are the rock files? Yeah, live and locked. This is how we rock. Live and locked. Welcome to the rock. Live and locked. Live is how we rock. Oh, this is how we rock. The rock to the rock files. Live and locked. Chilling. Welcome to the rock. Live and locked.
You gotta hear one more from the top, one more time, y'all. I'm gonna try to chill, y'all. I'm sorry. Let's go.
Shit. Niggas don't fucking listen, man. Hey, live. Look, I can make sure you not anymore. One great burner, nigga, this gunplay. Murder, hop the train, I put you on the iron like a subway surfing, nigga, this overkill. Shoot him while he live and when he pass. That's at the funeral, that swing past the repass. They gon' give me a Rico when this heat blast. Cause I spin back more time. This ski mask, king. I don't know why Pep didn't stop you. Got you on beat, sounding like Silk the Shocker. Hit H in his roof as I lift the chopper. King, here's a tip. You don't want it with this 50 partner. I go shoot. Silence H, nice grammar. Hit H with the heckler. He gon' hate my hammer. I done told y'all. Nigga, don't name bandana. Watch Kings die on live and they blame bandana. Stupid niggas.
Final round. What?
Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Rock is back. The Rock is back. Now look. First and foremost, all praise to the Almighty Yahuwah. Without the Almighty Yahuwah, there's absolutely nothing. There's absolutely nothing without the Almighty Yahuwah. All praise to the Almighty Yahuwah. Second thing, you are live and tuned into the Rock Files, Rock Talk, episode 8. We're here. We're here. We're all the way here. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hope y'all having an excellent night. Hope y'all having a good week so far. We just beginning for some that's in the middle. Salute. Ladies and gentlemen, off the rip, we have the king of late night in the building, Snack King Cole, who just got the YouTube channel back a little while ago. Welcome back. Much respect. Be sure to subscribe to Snack King Cole. We're here, though. We're here. We have a lot to go through. And the good news about this live, all praise to the Almighty, this live is going to be battle rap only. So if you're looking to see, well, Rock, what's your response to that? Rock, don't have one. Seriously, don't care. This is only for battle rap. Of course, social media scroll. And we're going to discuss a topic. Ask the question. We've been asking a lot of questions, right? Been posting a lot of questions. We're going to address it. We're going to chop the fable. one of the questions will be addressed will be peace versus drama. Interesting results. Interesting results. But of course, what you just heard toward the beginning, we're going to get to this right now, and we're going to go right to what we're reviewing. Hey, no problem, Cole. Hey, have a good one. Have a good one. Yeah, sorry, man. Yeah, I hear you. Cole's out, everybody. Be sure to subscribe to Cole anyway. Now, salute to King Cole. Salute to King Cole. Salute. So first and foremost, just to give an update, this weekend, we are right here. So as you see, we are with Oregon Fairchild. We're going to be in Indianapolis, Indiana. The tour goes on. This Saturday, March 21st. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. live at the Irving Theater. Irving Theater is a great spot. You're going to see a national. You're going to see we're going to get to that in a minute. Yeah, you're going to see a great concert. Oregon Fairchild is an instrumental group, instrumental national act. Of course, you already know about Leave and Lift. We play tons of music here. So we're going to be down there. We're going to be in Indianapolis at the Irving Theater Saturday, March 21st. Yep. The capacity of that hall is 1,200 people. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, just saying. You know, hey, just levels. No big deal. You know, salute. We're not flexing. We're just saying. There's a whole lot going on outside to the outside. So again, Leave and Lift It is live with Oregon Fairchild this Saturday, March 21st, live in Indianapolis, Indiana at the Irving Theater. If you want more information, we're going to be posting a flyer right on this page. For those that's on the Facebook, you already saw the promo and all the good stuff there. All right, so that's that. Okay, so we chopped that fable. Here's the next fable we're chopping. All right. So what you heard played is something that probably is a little bit confusing. This is Hiroshima Part 5. So we're going to explain what is Hiroshima. The Hiroshima series, salute to Verbal Online Arena. Of course, first and foremost, salute to Verbal War Zone. Be sure to subscribe to Verbal War Zone. That is where this video emanates. What Hiroshima is basically a league-wide diss track series. All right. Salute to Fab over there, your boy Clip. It was too quiet over there. So what they decided to do was talk a whole lot of trash and say, look, we starting stuff. You know, we're calling out rappers. Rappers, what you got to say? Whoever you want to diss, if that might set up a battle. So a whole bunch of the rappers in that league, in Verbal War Zone, they went and they all rapped over one track. The track is called 300 Brolic from Fat Joe. Just to say this before we get started, everybody that rapped on this track rapped better than Fat Joe on this track. I'm going to say that straight up. You know, salute to everyone that rapped it. So what happened was what you're going to hear in this Hiroshima Part 5. So there was 5 parts, all right? You know, and we're talking about well over a total, if not mistaken, a total of 20 rappers basically shot at different rappers. They diss different rappers. They say, look, I'm better than you. I want to see you in the ring, right? So what you saw in the poster, we're going to go to the poster as we review some of these rounds. This is what the poster was referring to. Hiroshima Part 5. This is the last part of Hiroshima. We're just simply asking who had the best verse. We will give you our opinion in a minute, but that's what this video is going to be about. So what we're going to do, we're going to play. There's 5 verses. We're going to let you know who rapped. We're going to let you know who they are. We're also going to just ask in the chat. And also for those watching on IG, salute to those watching on IG. Who do you think had the best verse? And also, feel free to go ahead, rate these verses that you hear. Scale it, as we usually do, scale of 1 to 10. All that good stuff. All right. So here we go. This is Hiroshima Part 5 diss track series with Verbal War Zone Arena. Salute to everybody over there. Fab, what up? Your boy Clip, what up? Here we go. Simple as that. This first rapper is Bandana Boogie. That's his name. Bandana Boogie.
Look, I can make sure you not anymore with one great burner. Nigga, this gunplay, murder. Hop the train, I put you on the iron like a subway surfing. Nigga, this overkill. Shoot him while he live and when he pass. That's at the funeral, that swing past the repass. They gon' give me a Rico when this heat blast, cause I spin back more times than ski mask. King, I don't know why Pep didn't stop you. Got you on beat, sounding like Silk the Shocker. Hit H in his roof as I lift the chopper. King, here's a tip, you don't want it with this 50 partner. I go shoot, silence H, nice grammar. Hit H with the heckler, he gon' hate my hammer. I done told y'all, nigga, don't name bandana. Watch Kings die on live and they blame bandana. Stupid niggas.
Final round. What?
I'm doing.
Okay, so that right there was Bandana Boogie. All right, if anybody wishes to get a playback, cool. If not, we're going to keep going. We're going to address this comment from Mr. Cole. Cole mentions, I voted drama. It literally monetized my channel. Cole, your channel wasn't monetized by the snack reviews and the music? Didn't even know that. Salute to that. Excuse me. All right, so that's Bandana Boogie. Scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate that? Honestly, he had a couple bars in there, right? Swing back more than Ski Mask. Ski Mask Rico was someone throughout the series. He's rapped on. Ski Mask Rico is the only rapper that rapped on each Hiroshima part. He's the only one that rapped on. So that's what we meant by spin back more than Ski Mask. Like My Hammer was a good line there. So what do you rate? And we're only going to give it 15 seconds because we got four more rappers to go. What do you rate Bandana Boogie's round? Gonna give it a solid 6.5, 7. Yeah, because he was talking. It would have been higher than that. Just a little bit too much of a laid back flow for a diss track. And the energy could have been more, but the pen was fire in that. So we're gonna go ahead and chime in with we'll chime with a 6.725. 6.725. So that's what we get. All right, give it 30 seconds. What do you give Bandana Boogie? And look, when we do these type of things, we're expanding virtual battle rap, or what's called virtual battle rap. Virtual battle rap, and look, this is no diss at VBL or Adept, or no diss at HB2N, no diss. But virtual battle rap is more than just, the same rappers that that's in the same chat doing all this stuff. All right. There's other guys rapping virtually, so let's take a look at it. Let's see what's out there. We're introducing different flows. This, and again, there's no disrespect, salute to the Loso and the clips. And we're going to talk about Loso clip. We're going to talk about Innovate, we're going to talk about that also. But these are some new talent. And don't forget, a lot of these MCs on here, they did rap virtually in Verbal Online Arena. Salute to C-Double, right? All right, 5 more seconds. Okay, so there is Bandana Boogie in there with a vote of 6.725. Next rapper, let's go.
Pep told you niggas. That nigga threw a shot at Live, Finale, Ski. We own it. Let's go. This is what I like to. Oh man.
Just to let you know, they're probably about to play it back again.
Fast.
Not try to come after this. We're not hearing no more after this, man.
Don't post that shit on your page. We ain't going to it.
Let's go.
You heard? Yo, next up, we got my nigga Black Ink. Everything golden. He spun back.
Okay, so the next one, as you just heard, is Black Ink. Bruce Leaf in the building. Salute to Bruce Leaf. Much respect to Bruce Leaf. Be sure to subscribe to Bruce Leaf live on YouTube. And Bruce, we're gonna have to review some of those videos, man. You got some fire stuff on there that we should get broke down. Fire stuff, man. Very, stuff. We're getting back into the bag of thinking on YouTube. Not just posting stuff. We're actually thinking. We're actually having topics again. Salute to that, Bruce Leaf. That was fire. And once again, be sure to subscribe to Bruce Leaf. That's Leef. Salute to Bruce Leaf. All right. The next one will be Black Ink.
Again.
He's spun the
We
block
came back again, you heard?
Oh, let's get it.
Let's go. Let's go back a little. Hold on, let's get right.
Go shoot, silence H, nice grammar. Hit H with the heckler, he gon' hate my hammer. I done told y'all, nigga don't name bandana. Watch King Style on live, they blame bandana. Stupid niggas.
Final round. Yeah. This was over way before it began. Shut the fuck up now!
Hiroshima 5, no punches from this corner pulled out doggable. Spark young elephant dragon, you wanna pull? Cuz talking like you want smoke. Listen, young man, jumping out of windows will forever be a dumb plan. Every line is straight, right in my sights. I got the boogeyman, no family, man.
He said he got the what? He said he got the what? He got the boogeyman? Oh, shit.
Not just that, but Clip. Black Ink also shot at you. Black Ink also shot at you, Clip. So already Black Ink is shooting at your boy Clip and Bandana Boogie, who was the first rapper you heard. Let's keep it moving.
Spark young elephant dragon, you wanna pull? Cuz talking like you want smoke. Listen, young man, jumping out of windows will forever be a dumb plan. Every line is straight, right in my sights. I got the boogeyman, no family, man. I am Candy Man, I got a hook in hand. Bundles, metaverse, VOA, or in person. This is urgent.
That was fire.
You don't want to take the battle.
Yo, that was fire. That was fire. Up against the pen searching. I've been lurking. He's rapping. This is the type of wordplay. This is the type of wordplay battle rap got. Actually, this is the type of wordplay hip hop gotta have. You know. Let's go.
Forge your niggas checks. He's not at the bottom of the card. You still ain't fucking with the man.
Niggas say he forged your niggas checks. He forged your niggas checks. He forged. You don't want to take the battle? Cool. I'm forging niggas checks. Shit alive, you bitch ass niggas. You hear me, Petro? Yo.
Or in person, this is urgent. Up against a pen surgeon, I've been lurking. Damage your memory drive. Y'all all could get the tech. You don't want to take the battle? Good. I'm forging niggas checks. He's not the bottom of the card. You still ain't fucking with the net. You hear the orchestra in the back? Well, I'm orchestrating your death. The mafia. Y'all spit like no dragons. Who y'all trying to fool? So many choke artists. What do I award behind me to? This
artists who I want.
Yo, you know what? And that hits hard. That hits heavy. A bunch of choke artists who I'm giving a Heimlich to. There's been a whole lot of choking in battle rap for the last 2 seasons minimum. 25 in the beginning. I was gonna say 25, 26. A whole lot of choking in these battles, man. Salute to that. Talk, Black Ink, talk.
Now he's shooting at y'all goons over there. He's shooting at y'all.
What?
Got the boogeyman, no family, man. I am Candy Man. I got a hook in hand. Bundles, metaverse, VOA, or in person. This is urgent. Up against a pen surgeon. I've been lurking. Damage your memory drive. Y'all all could get the tech. You don't want to take the battle? Good. I'm forging niggas checks. He's not the bottom of the card. You still ain't fucking with the net. You hear the orchestra in the back? Well, I'm orchestrating your death. The mafia. Y'all spit like no dragons. Who y'all trying to fool? So many choke artists.
You hear the orchestra in the back? Well, I'm orchestrating your death. This dude rapping. This is what we're talking about.
Who do I award Heimlich to? It's the finale, the war story, and it's time to shoot. This live play been here the whole time, and I'm just finding just niggas better pay homage like you was shining shoes. Bro, man, from the 5th floor wrong window you climbed into.
What niggas say? I better pay homage like you shining shoe, bro, man, for the 5th.
No. We're not gonna go OD for a bro man from the 5th floor bar clip. We're not gonna do that. However, look, Black Ink snapped on this. Well, let's see what the chat says. That's the end of Black Ink's verse. Scale of 1 to 10, what do you give it? Rock is going to check in with a solid 7.3. A solid 7.3. Absolutely correct. So the energy was there. The bruh man took points off. Come on, man. Bruh man from the 5th floor in 2026. Nah. Yeah, over here. Not only do we go for bars, we judge concepts too. That means if we heard something a lot, if something's kind of like OBC, overused bars, not just outdated bars. We're going to take points away. But definitely the flow is there, the energy is there. He snapped all over that. Black Ink 7.3. Definite. What do you guys say? Give it 30 seconds. Give it 30 seconds. Scale of 1 to 10. And after this, you're more than welcome to go ahead and vote on the Rock Files community post to choose who had the best verse of Hiroshima Part 5. And yes, thus far, it's going to be very transparent. Thus far, not transparent. Going to be very upfront. No one's voted on this. We know why. Because the names are not familiar. It's a different platform. Individuals not really familiar with the. Okay, we got King Cole with a 7. Salute to that. So we have Rock with a 7.2. Sorry, 7.3. 7.3 with King Cole with a 7. All right, let's give it 10 more seconds. Salute to Cole. Salute to Cole. That's a submission. And yes, we will be giving an award for the best Hiroshima verse. Yeah, we're still incentivizing. We're still incentivizing and collecting these files on battle rap and to be specifically virtual battle rap. Simple as that. All right, 10, 9, 8. Okay, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 to the 1. All right. So if you average out 7.3, that's a 7.15. So right now, Black Ink is in the lead with a vote of 7.15. So the Black Ink, man. Yeah. Cole says awards. Yeah, basically just what you seen like when we did the when Reek Ruger battled Jackpot. We just basically typified that. Those type of awards. Nothing mailed out in Cole. We're still working on it. Yes, it takes this much. We're still working on it. Salute to Cole. All right, next rapper.
Flow. Yo, Ink. The fuck is?
That's what I'm talking about, man. I keep telling you, that's how you rap.
What?
So many choke artists. Who do I award the Heimlich to? It's the finale, the war story, and it's time to shoot. This live play been here the whole time, and I'm just finding just niggas better pay homage like you was shining shoes, bro. Man, from the 5th floor, wrong window you climbed into. Pen flow, shiny too, lock like blinding you. You know the squad right at the top, and we ain't trying to look at Mike Johnson and Mason. They both shining too. Just added Gucci, my nigga. We make all kinds of love slicing through. They get surgical, cutting suckers. Everything golden, big verbal motherfuckers. Ooh yeah.
Yo, that Macho Man voice is hilarious.
They didn't even like you. Frank Sinatra used to claim you Sammy Davis Jr. looking motherfucker.
That was crazy. You Sammy Davis Jr. looking.
Sammy Davis. He called that nigga Sammy Davis Jr.
Yo.
Holy shit.
Man.
Yo, y'all niggas is stupid.
Yo, I like this.
Those niggas is stupid. Oh shit.
Man, from the 5th floor.
Flow.
I don't know how these guys are going to be.
Frank Sinatra used to claim you Sammy Davis Jr. looking motherfucker. Everything's gold. You look like a fucking crew. Look like you can't turn down the crew.
Okay, we just wait for the next one. Here's the next one.
Yo, everything fucking golden.
Who we got now? Who this?
Hold on. Tuck your chain. Tuck your chain.
Oh, damn. Debo coming?
Snigger Mason the 13th, y'all.
Okay.
It's Mason the 13th.
We got to
y'all.
pause here. So this is Mason. Mason, if for those that remember, are we good? Okay, we should be good. Mason, for those that remember, he was on. Let's do this. Hold up. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. Yeah, for those that remember, Mason was on the Verbal Online Arena card, right? He was on that card. And on that card, he actually won Battler of the Night. And if not mistaken, that was no. That was Elo. Mason was on Verbal Warzone. Mason was on Verbal Warzone. Apologize. Mason was on Verbal Warzone. We showed that battle a lot. he got his opponent way out of here. Like he had probably one of the better performances of Dallas back in toward the end of 2024, if not mistaken. Actually, take that back. That was back toward the beginning of 2025. So that's who Mason is. Mason's up next.
Okay, let's see what he's talking
Mason
about.
the 13th, y'all.
He jumped in the ring. Let's get
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Let's go.
Make sure you respect the 13th, all right? Look. Yo, Canova, I don't get the picture Photoshop. This the best you got for the beatdown? I know they not. I really want the best on beat rappers to show them off. Tell me, dog, why you ain't pick no one from the Golden Squad? Hold Golden. I know the first event was humbling. Artists that you picked and it represented was troubling. Must have been the pressure. Guess it didn't mean that much to them. Seen clear, your top tiers even started stumbling. Fuck 'em, man. And I ain't saying this shit cause I'm petty. But you want the job done? Don't send someone who wasn't ready. Mason the
It's cool. The energy is there. This almost kind of this is almost like a clout chase for top tiers to battle Mason. So want to hear a little bit more. It's fire, but the diss element is not quite there. The energy is we're looking for something more here. Let's go.
This Mason the 13th is strategic today. Hold on, let's figure this out.
I really want the best on beat rappers to show them off. Tell me, dog, why you ain't pick no one from the Golden Squad? Hold Golden. I know the first event was humbling. Artists that you picked and it represented was troubling. Must have been the pressure. Guess it didn't mean that much to them. Seen clear, your top tiers even started stumbling. Fuck 'em, man. And I ain't saying this shit cause I'm petty. But you want the job done? Don't send someone who wasn't ready. Mason the 13th, you know I'm bringing something heavy. I don't need a whole arsenal, it's just the one machete. That's what I clutch when the weapon is tucked. I flew past.
That was cool. I don't need a whole arsenal, the machete. Okay, that was cool. To kind of agree with Cole. Cole has a good point here. Mason cool, but the white boy sound like a white boy respectfully. What's funny, Cole, is that in his battle he had on Verbal Warzone, he didn't sound like this. That's why this is kind of coming. Okay, so obviously that's a shot at Arsenal. He wants to battle Arsenal. That would actually be a good battle. It's just the viciousness in the attack is lacking here. It's good rapping, right? But it's not the diss element. You know, like if you're gonna be doing this, you gotta talk. The talk is missing, and that's probably what Cole means by sound like a white boy. You know, respectfully, yeah. It's lacking in that department. It's not trash at all, but it's lacking in that department.
Pass, yeah, leave them left in the dust, so set it up. I'm in beast mode, and you know it's killing season. I will fracture frack into a million pieces. Yeah,
oh my God.
That was cool, right? I will fracture frack into a million pieces. Cool. That could have been more, especially for Mason. You know, it's almost like Mason is taking this part of these shots a little light. The problem with taking these shots light is that if you actually want these guys to battle you, you gotta talk heavy. You know, you gotta talk real heavy. So let's go to Cole's comment. Your buddy seen something going and said, "Hey, buddy, I can rap too." And what's funny is that Mason is one of the better rappers over there. He's a veteran. He should know better. Cole mentions Frack is smoking dude. Yeah, Frack is nothing to play with. To keep it $1, not really a Frack guy over here. But Frack and Sharon have similar skill sets. Obviously, Frack is a better overall rapper. Maybe the pen is more. But the reason why Frack is so tough to defeat is similar to Sharon. Sharon is a guy that knows what to say, when to say it, and in the most impactful moment. That's what Frack has too. Let's go to Cole. Yeah, exactly. Fracture, frack, frack not responding. Exactly. That's not good. That's not enough. I'll fracture frack into a million pieces. Not enough. Not enough. It's cool. It's kind of like that's like a snap your finger, right? That's like a snap your finger poetry night. Mason's better than this. Let's go to this one. And that's going to be a problem. Cole mentioned artists might come grab a bag. We've had enough of that. Can we just be straight? We've had enough of top tiers going somewhere, giving lackluster energy, lackluster performance, and that's kind of what Arsenal would do. you know, kind of like the Charlie Clips type of thing, right? That's why this should have been more. And Mason's better than this. Mason's better than this. Not so much expecting more, but would have liked to hear more. And even if Mason wasn't rapping this is not quite enough. Not quite enough. Let's keep it going.
Yo, he talking right now. Hold on, son. I'm trying to focus in on this. Hold on. Bring that back, son, please.
Go ahead, gang.
Junior looking motherfucker.
Bring that back.
But make sure you respect the 13th, alright? Look, yo, Canova, if I don't get the picture, Photoshop. This the best you got for the
Yo, hold on, whoa. Stop. You know what? Glad they brought that back. Mason, what is this? You started your round like this, bro? Mason, what's this, dog? What's this, man? Mason, come on, bro. We're gonna go a little bit before that and then play into it.
Yo, he talking right now. Hold on, son.
Respectfully, Fab. It's understandable you got to promote this, but dog, you're going OD over some basic stuff respectfully. But that's all right. Got it. You're promoting. And salute to y'all. You're starting a good series. This is not OD. This is not OD.
I'm trying to focus in on this. Hold on. Bring that back.
Bass Dandy, what up?
Go ahead, gang.
Junior looking motherfucker.
Bring that back.
But make sure you
Listen
respect
to
the
the start.
13th, alright? Look, yo, Canova, if I don't get the picture, Photoshop.
Stop. Mason, you are way too talented. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with the Raiders hat. Raiders hat gold. Leave the Raiders alone, Cole. Respectfully. Yes, as Cole says, you're more than welcome to hit the like button. You're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the Rock Files. We welcome you. Actually, this is late. Salute to, we're over 300. We're over 300. You know, hey, salute to all 307 individuals that subscribe. Salute to y'all. According to YouTube, 300 of y'all, over 300, 307 are here. Salute to y'all, man. King Cole said, "Nah, Clip's supposed to say stuff we scared to." This, yeah, and honestly, this is not the analysis, man. It's not the analysis, dog. Mason started his track with Yo Canova. I don't get the picture Photoshop. Horrible. That's trash, bro. Mason, you're not going to get what you're after with a trash. That was your first line out the gate. Yo Canova, I don't get the picture photo. You know this. No, 2026. You can't do. Mason, you're better than this. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Ah, man, that's disappointing. Very disappointing. Let's keep it going.
This the best you got for the beatdown? I know they not. Really want the best on beat rappers to show them off. Tell me, dog.
I'm talking about the fire
from the Golden Squad. I know the first event was humbling. Artists that you picked and it represented was troubling. Must have been the pressure. Guess it didn't mean that much to them. Seen clear, your top tiers even started stumbling. Fuck them, man. And I ain't saying this shit cause I'm petty, but you want the job done, don't send someone who wasn't ready. Mason the 13th.
You know what? The problem with this verse, this is what happens when wordplay is just wordplay. Once again, salute to Bass Dandy, what up, salute. But this is what happens when you just have wordplay and it's not heavy. You know, it's like this was some people mean by, okay, you're rhyming words. Are these hitting? Are these punches? Are these uppercut? Are these room shakers, room breakers? They're not. You know, that C clear your top tier, clever wordplay. Was choking a lot, that's cool. We're getting a lot of cool. We're not getting the we're not getting that. Let's keep it going.
You know I'm bringing something heavy. I don't need a whole arsenal, it's just a one machete. That's what I clutch when the weapon is tucked. I flew past, yeah, leave them left in the dust. So set.
I flew past, yeah, leave them left in the dust. Mason, this is not enough.
I'm in beast mode, and you know it's killing season. I will fracture into a million pieces. Y'all need Jesus. That shit gotta help. T-Top got accolades, but stay on the bottom shelf. I catch him by himself, swear it is unbearable. Caution on B, the K-Sharp did terrible. So tell Candyman that name is a bad move. I'm the writing on the wall and whispers in the classroom. You want this shit to land?
Here's the problem with Mason. Also, it's cool that you shooting at caution and you shooting at the king of the dot and all that, you don't want to battle nobody. Well, maybe he feels like, we'll have to maybe do some more research. Maybe he feels like he already smoked everybody on a verbal online arena card. So maybe the goal of this is like, well, I'm trying to bring these top tiers over here. Yeah, that's cool. Then you have to say heavier stuff, bro. Not just that. Okay, so let's go to 2 comments very quickly. Base Dandy, I might be white and born in Georgia, but I ain't a Mason. You know what? That actually was a little bit. That's about at the very least, that's about the same level Mason was rapping. King Cole, T-Top on bottom shelf. Now Base Andy got better bars. Especially, just consider that Mason is a veteran. Mason is fire. This is just not fire from Mason. Even that was a better bar. And that's just an analysis. Battle rappers, if you're going to send shots to top tiers or whoever you think is the top tier, and you want to kind of shock them to say, yeah, I want to battle, this is what you're up against, you're going to have to go way more aggressive, and you have to go with way more pen than this. You're just going to have to, man. Otherwise, it's going to get ignored. Just being honest. It's going to get ignored. It's not enough.
Tell them take a photograph. Cortez, in my eyes, man, you was always trash. I've been trying to hold this shit down like gravity. People fucking up on beat, and it's sad to see. Don't want to book me, it's insanity. I'll make my way onto the platform, but it's gotta be organically, yeah.
That was his best bar. That was his best bar. Cole said, yeah, that was kind of fire, Rock. That of this, yeah, I hear you, Cole. But of this, what we've heard, make it there organically is what he's saying. Compared to the rest, it's better than the Photoshop. It's better than the Mason. This is not the point. Mason, this is not G, man. Mason, the skull and bones are going to bury you with this one. Even that was more fire. Mason. It's not enough, bro. Cole got 3 gnaws on it. And gonna have to agree with all 3, man. Gnaw to the gnaw to the gnaw. 3 separate gnaws, man. Let's see. That should have been the end of Mason's round.
Oh my God.
Okay, yeah, so that's the end of Mason's round. Let's get to ranking. Yeah, that's about a 4. Honestly, that's about a 3.5. That's a 3.5, Mason. That's a 3.5. Yeah, that too. So Cole got a 2, not mad. So we got a 3.5. We got Cole with a 2. Let's get that. Okay. Cole got a 2. Rock got a 3.5. Base Dandy, you're in the chat. What you got, sir? 2 is only because he Mason. Right. Yeah, that's what. Hey, honestly, Cole, that's what 3.5. That's what 3.5 is, because he's Mason. Because actually, the 3.5 is because there was a flow, there was some aggression. There's some other qualities here. But if it was just straight on bars, we're talking about probably a 1, maybe a 1 or 2, just straight bars. Man, come on. But you do have energy, you do have attack. Another thing that's Base Dandy says trash. So Base Dandy, can we put you? Is that a 0? You got a 0 or a 1? Because usually that's what trash is, 0 or 1. Just asking, just for a number. Because we got a 3.5 from Rock. We got Cole with a 2. What you got, sir? As far as a number, if you could. And not mad at the trash. Not mad at the trash at all. Cole disagrees with aggression. Aggression. He heard kids on Fortnite with more aggression. Yeah. Okay, Base Dandy has a 1, right? Okay, so let's average it out. We got a 3.5, 2, and a 1. Obviously, that would be a 6. We're going to leave the 0.5 for a minute, but that'll be a 6. So 3. Yeah, that's a 6 divided by 3 is 2. We got a 0.5 divided by 3. Yeah, that's a 2.13. That's a 2.16. That's a 2.16. Yeah, so 2.16 would be nice to say that's a 2.2 right now. So right now, Black Ink has the best verse. Let's keep it moving. Mason, you got to do better than that, man. And you know what else? You know what else would really bring this down? We already voted, but what else would bring this down is that you're trying to call out Arsenal and Frack. You're trying to call out, even though caution is not fire, you're trying to call out caution. Okay? You're trying to call out some more of the King of the Dot. You're trying to get on. It seems like you're trying to get on King of the Dot and maybe get on their battle on beat thing. This ain't gonna get you there, bruh. This ain't gonna get you there, man. If the goal of this was to go viral and say, "Oh man, organic, you gotta hear this guy," no, this ain't gonna do it. Then again, maybe you already have stuff booked. Maybe that's why you took it light. Mason, we got to get better than this. We got to get that Mason that we saw battle on Verbal Warzone. Let's keep it going.
Slogan. I said everything gold.
Yo, who took your lunch, man? Somebody's trying to take your lunch, bro. What's up?
This might be Ski Mask.
They brought the big bro out, Fab.
Who we got next? Like I said, this is all new. I'm just as fresh to me. Who we got?
You're the same person that said 9.
Hey Cole, that's not a bad idea. We just don't want to go too fast. You know, Cole mentions you should fast forward to when they play it straight through. If they do it on this one, no disrespect. I hate the super unleaded. Yeah, not a fan of that either. It's tough to measure because occasionally they'll stop and then go back, right? So they'll play a little bit and say, "Oh, we got to play that back." So it's tough to find and honestly, just to be honest with you, we didn't really do the whole stamps on this one. So we're gonna try to keep it down to a minimum, Cole. We're definitely gonna try to do that. Salute. Base Danny kicks in with the kids on Fortnite. Yeah, they probably did have more aggression. How about this? Let's go for it a little bit. Let's try this right here. Let's try that right there. Now this should be it. Oh, hold up.
Oh, come on. Here we go. We're going up. In the words of my man Steve, we're going upstairs.
Out of my control, and this ain't no diss record, but you'll feel it in the soul. Let it be known, I run this shit and it's my pleasure. You niggas can rap, but none of y'all are mic checkers. Don't ever be void. This ups.
Okay, so we got to go back. This is Mike Johnson Jr. This is Mike Johnson Jr. All right, let's go back a little bit here. Let's go. Yeah, go back here. Go back here. All right, here we go. Nope. Gotta go back further. It's all good. It's not a problem. Salute to those on IG. Yes, we are going to get to the verbal Mount Rushmore right after this for the person that asked on IG. Here we go.
Love to ignore God with fuckeries on the news. Everybody gotta eat. Now they trying to save spoon. Fuck it though. Never dwelling on what's up.
Oh, come on. Here we go.
See?
We're going up. In the words of my man Steve, we're going upstairs.
Out of my control, and this ain't no diss record, but you'll feel it in the soul. Let it be known, I run this shit and it's my pleasure. You niggas can rap, but none of y'all are mic checkers. Don't ever be void. This upstate NY flow aglow. The moment I kick it, that's Bruce Leroy. Everything. Vigilant with a clip, smoking shit with black ink. That's on everything chosen.
Stop.
What?
Stop. Yo, that nigga talk is even different now, son.
What? Yo, Fab, it's cool to promote, but bruh, you going OD over a Bruce Leroy and a Mike Checker? Fab, you got a good fam. Don't ruin your series like this, man. Let's just keep moving. That's ridiculous. And plus, you're kind of playing Mike Jr. Pause. His name is Mike Johnson Jr. That's his rap name. So just keep that in mind. But you're playing the rapper with this, man. All right.
His whole lingo done changed.
That's top tier Mike. That's top tier Mike over there. Yeah, Rochester.
This nigga talking like a real top heavy dog in this right now.
He is.
He came in humble. Right now, he talking like niggas is peasants. Like they. Oh my God, let's go, man. Bring it back.
Into these comments. Oh Lord.
Oh my God, let's go, son.
When this ain't no diss.
I don't know the slogan.
This ain't no fucking biscuit. Niggas love to ignore God with fuckeries on the news. Everybody gotta eat. Now they trying to save spoon. Fuck it though. Never dwelling on what's out of my control. And this ain't no diss record, but you'll feel it in the soul. Let it be known. I run this shit and it's my pleasure. You niggas can rap, but none of y'all are mic checkers. Don't ever be void. This upstate NY flow aglow the moment I kick it. That's Bruce Leroy. Everything golden, vigilant with a click, smoking shit with black ink. That's on everything chosen. Final level pep aimed at the top tiers that be scared. Well, fuck it, bring T-Top here. I acknowledge the fact that my living room is looking bare, but I'll cut a rug made out of top Izzy the Bear.
Oh my God! Nah.
That was kind of fire. Okay, now that was kind of fire. I'll cut a top out of the rug, bring Busy the Bear. That's kind of in there. Let's get into that one. Let's get a little into that.
Everybody gotta eat. Now they trying to save spoon. Fuck it. Don't feel it in the soul, let it be known. I run this shit and it's my pleasure. You niggas can rap, but none of y'all are mic checkers. Don't ever be void. This upstate NY flow aglow the moment I kick it. That's Bruce Leroy. Everything golden, vigilant with a clip, smoking shit with black ink. That's on everything chosen. Final level pep aimed at the top tiers that be scared. Well, fuck it, bring T-Top here. I acknowledge the fact that my living room is looking bare, but I'll cut a rug made out of top Busy the Bear.
That was fire. That's even more fire. Bring T-Top here, then go into the Busy the Bear. Yeah. Yep, pause on kind of in there. Not a problem. Based on is getting an explanation. Cut a rug, bear rug. T-Top is called Busy the Bear. Exactly. That's 100% correct. Right. All right, let's keep it going.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. So they go OD. Now that's a bar to go OD over. Bring T-Top here. Busy. Cut a rug. Busy the Bear. Yeah. Now that's something that'll be responded to. Hold on. Don't want to lose that. All right. We'll let him go OD.
What the fuck?
We'll just let him go OD.
What the? Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga, Mike.
Oh, man.
Yo, Mike, chill out, nigga.
Oh, man. Mike, who did it to you, bro? Why you up? Oh, come on, man.
Nigga said I'll make a motherfucking rug out of Busy the Bear. The fuck?
Oh, damn, son.
See, that's when we talk about we want more, as far as when you're calling somebody out, this is what we're talking about. Not only was it different, not only did it hit heavy, but it was direct on T-Top, a nickname that he calls himself, and then demoted the name. That's a diss. That's disrespectful. Is it heavy disrespect? Is it like talking about his mom and daddy? No, but it's disrespecting something. That's something that if T-Top heard that, and Mike Johnson Jr. had more of that, that could be a battle. That could be motivational. Let's go.
I ain't hit what?
Wow, son.
Son, oh my, yo, tag T-Top. Tag that nigga T-Top, man.
Wow,
What the
son.
fuck is he talking about? Oh my God.
Wow, son.
Now they trying to save spoon, fuck it though. Never dwelling on what's out of my control. And this ain't no diss record, but you'll feel it in the soul. Let it be known. I run this shit and it's my pleasure. You niggas can rap, but none of y'all are mic checkers. Don't ever be void. This upstate NY flow aglow the moment I kick it. That's Bruce Leroy. Everything golden, vigilant with a clip, smoking shit with black ink. That's on everything chosen. Final level pep aimed at the top tiers that be scared. Well, fuck it, bring T-Top here. I acknowledge the fact that my living.
Why stop that?
Bring it back. I gotta bring it back for Mike Johnson. Respectfully, Paul.
Swear it is unbearable. I know this.
This ain't no fucking biscuit. Niggas love to ignore God with fuckeries on the news. Everybody gotta eat. Now they trying to save spoon. Fuck it though. Never dwelling on what's out of my control. And this ain't no diss record, but you'll feel it in the soul. Let it be known. I run this shit and it's my pleasure. You niggas can rap, but none of y'all are mic checkers. Don't ever be void. This upstate NY flow aglow the
The moment I kick it, that's Bruce Leroy. Everything golden, vigilant with a clip, smoking shit with black ink. That's on everything chosen. Final level pep, aimed at the top tiers that be scared. Well, fuck it, bring T-Top here. I acknowledge the fact that my living room is looking bare, but I'm a rug made out of top, busy to bear. I'm the one if you hearing the trouble sound. Ski mask on when I drop bombs, I'll double down.
Ski mask on when I drop bombs, I double down. Yeah, ski mask on when I drop bombs, I double down. Yeah, double down. Double down. Double down's a shot at C double. So within that one bar, nah, this ended well. This ended pretty well. All right, so that's Mike Johnson Jr. What are we giving it? What are we giving it? If we had more of that busy the bear, bring T-Top here, my living room looking bare, cut a rug, busy the bear. If we had more of that in that round, it'll be higher. But we cannot ignore, flow when I kick it, Bruce Leroy, not good. We cannot ignore none of y'all Mike Checkers, not good. Right. Okay, so Ray Standy, what do you rate it? What number you got? What number you got for Bass Standy? What you got? And Cole is correct. My living room is looking bare. I cut a rug, T-Top, busy the bear. Right. So scale of 1 to 10, Bass Standy. Dub, what up? We got C Double in the building. Salute to C Double. Let's keep it $1. If salute to C Double, man, for bringing Verbal Warzone more over here. Also salute to C Double for having Verbal Online Arena. A very active virtual battle rap league. Salute, man. Yeah. Cole has a 5.5. Excellent. Bass Standy has a 1.5. Guys. Usually Rock tries to give benefit of the doubt here and there. That's a 3.5, man. It's a 3.5 because it only had that one moment. It just had the one moment. It's not enough. And yeah, we're gonna go with 3.5. So we got 1.5, 5, 5, 3, 5, 9, 10 divided by 3. So that rates it up to be basically a 3.6. Yeah, out of 10. Oh, so Bass Standy has a 3. So we got a 5.5, 3.5, 3, 11, 3. Let's see, 3. Yeah, we're just gonna give that up. We're just gonna go ahead and give it a 4. We'll give it a 4. It rounds closer up to a 4. So right now, still, just to keep up with it. Mike Johnson Jr. was low. Black Ink is still leading. Black Ink is still leading with a 6.7. Well, actually, with a 7.3. Black Ink is still leading. No, 7.16. Black Ink is still leading. All right. The vote for Mike Johnson Jr. was a 3. Was a 4. All right. Next, this is the last rapper coming up.
Fuck out of here. You never shook buildings when there's hatred up in the crowd. All straight, not battling weak fools, repping crooked lifestyles.
No. Hold up. You know what? Let's save our votes. There's more. Let's go back a little bit.
Click smoking shit with black ink. That's on everything chosen. Final level pep aimed at the top tiers that be scared. Bring T-Top here. I acknowledge the fact that my living room is looking bare, but I'll cut a rug made out of top, busy to bear. I'm the one if you hearing the trouble sound. Ski mask on when I drop bombs, I'll double down. Fuck out of here. You never shook buildings when there's hatred up in the crowd. It's all straight, not battling weak fools, repping crooked lifestyles.
Yeah. He switched the groove up. He switched up the track.
I gotta let it go because damn.
So he switched it on niggas.
Wow, son.
Yeah.
You, Leroy, everything golden, vigilant with a clip, smoking shit with black ink. That's on everything chosen. Final level pep, aimed at the top tiers that be scared. Well, fuck it, bring T-Top here. I acknowledge the fact that my living room is looking bare, but I'll cut a rug made out of top, busy to bear. I'm the one if you hearing the trouble sound. Ski mask on when I drop bombs, I'll double down. Fuck out of here. You never shook buildings when there's hatred up in the crowd. It's all straight, not battling weak fools. Prepping crooked lifestyles, LGBTQ, I ain't stutter. Go follow the rainbow, motherfucker. Finale, get canceled. We watching the Wayans brothers, yours truly. Got the little arm in a strong hand, serving all these niggas. Now we watching scary movie. What? New school or name sitting on the shelf. You niggas couldn't catch wreck with my former self. Walk down on ciphers, lyrically in a former belt.
Got the bully man, no family.
Now you just said he's a new nigga now, bro. You just said that was the new verse. On my fault, y'all. We gotta stop this. I understand.
Why stop it? Clip. See that's what's throwing off the reception of the verse. Clip, respectfully, because we all were thrown off by the beat switch. That's fine, but we got to absorb. We got to be able to flow with the verse, and we can't do it this way if he not done and then he wasn't done, and we let's keep it going, man. And another thing about Mike Johnson Jr. Have a question. Whoa. Have a question for Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson, why are your references so back of the day? Bruce Leroy, Wayans brothers. You got anything I don't know since 2016 something, brother? Mike Johnson, the reason why the critique is so technical and brutal on Mike Johnson and Mason and others, you guys have really went crazy. You guys went crazy in your battles. Why these diss tracks are not coming across like that as far as the quality? Yeah. Was going to talk about that. Bass Andy brings it out. He said LGBTQ, and after that, Bass Andy, he said follow the rainbow. Now he wasn't propping up the LGBTQ, and that is he wasn't propping it up, although that's still a slight pause there. But he did say follow the rainbow. Crazy. Yeah. And you know what's funny, King Cole, as far as rap, and there's nothing wrong with rapping like KRS-One if you're gonna put a twist to it that does what it does. But then you rap like KRS-One to a back in the day type of instrumental flavor, right? And you're saying outdated references. Shows getting canceled. That's the Wayans brothers. Come on, Mike Johnson. The two most disappointing in this so far is Mike Johnson and Mason, man. Very disappointing, man. Yes, that's correct. He said crooked stuff that you rep LGBTQ, and then after that, follow the rainbow, or might as well follow the rainbow. Correct. So that's why it's like a slight pause, but he was disrespecting he was disrespecting the alphabet that way. He was disrespecting. He wasn't giving a promo or commercial for LGBTQ, just to keep it very, very clear. So salute to Mike Johnson for that. Let's see if they're gonna let all this play out. And C-Double, if you could hang around. What's this? King Cole mentions y'all like women. Let the bar go. Exactly. Especially in Cole to actually go with that. Especially if you consider that he's not giving a commercial to say, "Hey everybody, I like LGBT." That's not what he was saying in the rhyme. He wasn't saying that. Let's go ahead and see if they're gonna finish this verse.
Y'all want to hear this shit straight through, but y'all gotta wait.
Okay, so
Yo, this nigga talk just got totally different, son. From when he first came over, boy. Pause if need be. This nigga Mike Johnson is talking with. Oh my gosh, son.
Okay, so he's talking about the delivery. All right, let's keep it going.
Yo.
Substance.
Respectfully, play the track and shut up, though. Let's go.
At an all-time high, bro.
I always say he was getting better and better and better, but yo, this nigga talking like. Yo, go ahead, man. Play the shit, bro. Play it.
Hearing the trouble sound, ski mask on. When I drop bombs, I'll double down. Fuck out of here. You never shook buildings when there's hatred up in the crowd. So straight, not battling weak fools. Prepping crooked lifestyles, LGBTQ. I ain't stutter. Go follow the rainbow, motherfucker. Finale, get canceled. We watching the Wayans brothers. Yours truly. Got the little arm in a strong hand, serving all these niggas. Now we watching scary movie. What? New school or a name sitting on the shelf. You niggas couldn't catch wreck with my former self. Walk down on ciphers, lyrically in a former belt. Bars bully sharks out of water. You see them on the net. URL niggas not a threat. They don't want the wreck. Free Gotti, but I'll start a riot if I'm on the west. Try hard, defend a lie. That's how your lawyer felt. Bodies popping up, and now I know how. Now eat a halal bullet, a different form of help. They bring a whole new meaning to something. Parade on, set the shoot for the stars, and you niggas aim wrong. Y'all can aim higher when you squeezing on your gun, but we all know a bullet is never reaching the sun, motherfucker.
That eat a halal bullet, a different type of health is fire. That eat a halal bullet is fire. All right, that's the end of the verse. Finally, do we stay with our verse? Do we stay with our votes? Bass Dandy, King Cole, does your vote change? If not, we'll just keep the same number, and then we'll just move right to the next one. And Dub, you're right. Dub mentioned you might as well go to the end because they do this every verse. They do. It's just you know, we should have probably did the stamps in advance, but we'll just let it rock. We'll let it rock. And again, Dubs, we typed in the chat. Go ahead and just stay in the chat, or you more than you know, Cole and Dub and anybody else is more than welcome to come up to the 2.7s. So this actually dropped it for Bass Dandy. 2.7 for Bass Dandy. This is going to actually kind of this is going to increase the vote over here. So 2.7 for Andy. We're going ahead. That halal bullet, you know, kind of raise the number here. So we're going to go with 4 over here. So we got 4, 2.7. Cole, does this change your vote at all? Bass Dandy 2.7. Rock has 4. And so far, with a 6.7, that's going to be like a 3.8. Yeah, 3.8 so far. So it looks like we might be still averaging around a 4 for Mike Johnson Jr. for his verse on Hiroshima 5. Salute everybody. You're watching the Rock Files Episode 8, Rock Talk Episode 8. We're going over Hiroshima Part 5, and then we're going to go over the social media, actually for the Rock Files community posts after this. Salute to everybody. Much respect. All praise to the Almighty Yahuwah. So Cole, if you're sticking with your same vote, your vote back here, pause, because it had the word back in it. It's 5-5. Cole, are you going to go ahead and remain with a 5-5? You're going to change that vote. If not, we'll go ahead and add it in. Okay, we'll give it 10 more seconds. All right, so Cole has a 5-5. Bass Dandy 2.7. Rock with a 4. Average that out. Same. Got you. So that's official. Cole is sticking with the same vote. Salute to that. 5-5, 2-7, 4. 3, 4. Yeah, that's basically a 4. That's basically a 4. It's a little technically it'll be like a 3.875-ish thing, whatever. But that's about a 4. So that's a 4 for Mike Johnson Jr. for all the reasons that we stated. Last one. Gonna let you know in advance. The last one is Ski Mask Rico. We're gonna try to fast forward through some of this. Take a chance. All right, cool.
Damn.
Here comes a new challenger. We're gonna take you for a ride.
Oh, They got this nigga Pep in the motherfucking building.
Oh, my bad. So it's gonna be two more. So it's gonna be Pep and then Ski Mask. This is Pep right here. Pep. P-E-P. Pep.
Then you heard?
This is Pep.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. He's spun
What
the
about
block
that?
again.
Apologies.
Oh yeah.
Let's get it.
Hold on.
Wow.
I ain't have to rap. Here comes a new challenger. We're gonna take you for a ride. Buckle up. I ain't have to rap, to the text and sent the call back. Bundles know I love these conversation, all facts. One of your members been my personal doormat. Another member scared to even step to where the door at. They say he under the bed or he in the closet. Well, I was waiting in the ring. If that's his thing, I won't knock it. Shit, him getting the win wasn't the topic. Y'all need 6 verse me to even the topic. OG need cap space, it ain't enough room. I give you 5K reasons. Boy off the mushrooms, hit the grind and maybe get the hunt soon. Begging for clips like making beats in the lunchroom.
Nah.
That was cute. That was cute. That concept was kind of cute. All right, let's keep it moving.
Yo, niggas got creative on this one. Yo, I swear on my mom.
Agreed.
Bro.
Completely agreed, Cole.
Yo, March 21st, man, Finale versus Pep, man, going down.
Right now.
They fourth battle, I think.
Completely agree.
I don't even know what the correlation is.
None of this for me, son. Let's go.
Oh, shit, I'm crying.
And in the ring, if that's his thing, I won't.
Wow.
Basically, doesn't want to go there.
Here comes a new challenger. We're gonna take you for a ride. Buckle up. I ain't have to rap, to the text and sent the call back. Bundles know I love these conversation, all facts. One of your members been my personal doormat. Another member scared to even step to where the door at. They say he under the bed or he in the closet. Well, I was waiting in the ring. If that's his thing, I won't knock it. Shit, him getting the win wasn't the topic. Y'all need 6 verse me to even the topic. OG need cap space, it ain't enough room. I give you 5K reasons, boy off the mushrooms. Hit the grind and maybe get the hunt soon. Begging for clips like making beats in the lunchroom. Keep tracks in order, you know how the rest go. Y'all clearly watch us, so you know how the best flow. And I ain't shoot back, cause I'm impressed, bro. I only did this shit cause live was so modesto. Pretended, finale, see the ending, it's overtime. Acknowledge us in first place, nigga, you know the sign. I'm sitting on the final level, you know it's mine. At this point, toughest thing about y'all is the golden line, fresh. But your expiration date is ticking. Finale like, leave him alone, I'm tired of these whippings. OG, a country boy, I had the city slick him. Heard he in the Cougars, had a Ruger or the 50 lick him. Sherlock.
Oh, I kind of like that. Heard the 50s had a Ruger on them. Yeah. Let's hear that one part. Just that one part. And then we'll go. Yeah, I want to be sure we got that.
Time. Acknowledge us in first place, nigga. You know the sign. I'm sitting on the final level, you know it's mine. At this point, toughest thing about y'all is the golden line, fresh. But your expiration date is ticking. Finale like, leave him alone, I'm tired of these whippings. OG, a country boy, I had the city slick him. Heard he in the Cougars, had a Ruger or the 50 lick him. Sherlock could have saw him.
Oh, yeah. Heard the Ruger had a bunch of Cougars on him. The 50 lick him. That was fire. Like that. The 50 lick 'em double entendre. Okay. Bass Dandy mentions very quickly. Sounds like A-Fan. Now, A-Fan can't rap. Salute to A-Fan, great. You know, really good podcast, good personality. He can't rap like this, man. Let's not do that. Yeah, that was the grinding thing in the part where he did the lunchroom. It's interesting how the lunchroom been around forever, and the first thing people think about the lunchroom is the grinding groove. Yeah. Okay, Double. I tried to find it. It seemed like they dropped the link right after Ski Mask. Yep. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and continue. Ski Mask should be right after this.
Yo, bring that back for the top one more time, son.
I got you, dude.
Yo, nigga, country boy out of sync. Yo, bring that back, son.
In the ring, if that's his thing.
Hey, yo. Before we get into that, I don't know if y'all can see it, but peep C-Dub's comment, Dub is toward the end of the screen on the right hand side. Hurdy and the Cougars. All right, Dub, man. Salute to Dub. Hey, man, look, respectfully, Cougars are grown women. For those, I'm just saying, ain't nothing wrong with a cougar. It's a jungle out there. Let's keep it moving.
Here comes a new challenger.
Let's just let it play on this one.
Buckle up. I ain't have to rap to the text and sent the call back. Bundles know I love these conversation, all facts. One of your members been my personal doormat. Another member scared to even step to where the door at.
Yeah.
They say he under the bed or he in the closet. Well, I was waiting in the ring. If that's his thing, I won't knock it. Shit, him getting the win wasn't the topic. Y'all need 6 verse me to even the topic. OG need cap space, it ain't enough room. I give you 5K reasons, boy, off the mushrooms. Hit the grind and maybe get the hunt soon. Begging for clips like making beats in the lunchroom. Keep tracks in order, you know how the rest go. Y'all clearly watch us, so you know how the best flow. And I ain't shoot back, cause I'm impressed, bro. I only did this shit cause live was so modesto. Pretended finale, see the ending is overtime. Acknowledge us in first place, nigga. You know the sign. I'm sitting on the final level and you know it's mine. At this point, toughest thing about y'all is the clothing line. Fresh, but your expiration date is ticking. Finale like, leave him alone, I'm tired of these whippings. OG a country boy, I had the city slick him. Heard he in the Cougars, had a Ruger or the 50 lick him. Sherlock could have solved this mystery if you got him. How you let Joker run around city of Gotham? He was too young to break the team apart, but I shot him. How young is too young? Elementary, my dear Watson. At this point, shit, y'all niggas need to huddle up. The owner thinking about getting in. He playing double dutch. I'll drop his temperature. He won't rumble us. It's cold out here. Tell them niggas bundle up. Live popping quarters. He want to get a medal. You don't deserve flowers, nigga, not even a pedal. You stuck in your ways because you want to be a rebel. Basically, you don't got enough change to get to my level. Haters hate harder. Triple H is a soldier. We unlocking new characters, nigga. The game over. Still woke boss up with a 30. It ain't Folgers. Duffing while he drinking. What he thinking? It ain't Homer's. Remember live when Black Panther made it a race thing, then started racing while Mason pacing like Jason? What you facing is a whole nother case when y'all clearly outlined and all we do is trace them. Clip versus your whole team, he been overlapped you. Clip battle, Mr. Lost his name, he don't have to. At live, stop buttoning when nobody asks you. Finale, nobody wants to see MJ versus Axel. I thought they last here because of bundles. He noticing off the handoff, you niggas fumble. He want y'all to be loud and proud, you niggas mumble. He want his guys to have more pride, because it's a jungle. Spar already bar heavy, and the flow clean. Any gold member body your whole team. Better than us, y'all living in the whole dream. Said it clear as day, and I ain't use no scheme.
See what's the vibe if the Nina gonna rise young and me. They know I'm sick cause they see it in my eyes. Why they hating on my guys, they on the fathers, 2K26.
Okay, so if you heard a different voice, that's your boy Clip rapping with Pep right there. So Pep's verse primarily is over. Cole with a bar. Yeah, Pep dropped these faster than the stock exchange. Yeah. Pep should have probably rapped the end of his verse. He probably should have rapped the end of the verse first and then went from there. You can tell they haven't stopped it, right? Based Andy, okay, so just to give a little bit of clarity about Elementary, my dear Watson. Watson is the name of a battle rapper, so that was a shot at him. But to agree, that could have been done a little bit better. Based Andy has already given his vote in. The Cougars line is 8.1 out of 10, no question. We'll probably go 8.5 because I was fired. The 50 looking for Cougars. Yeah. The rap verse in total is a 3.1 out of 10. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to vote on this real quick.
Ain't nobody playing live.
I got some rookies on the team. Yeah,
Okay.
they get active. Practice. I'm sure Vigilante knows some bat tricks. My neck's a lot guano. He go bat shit. Green still on point for Zucci like a cactus.
When it come to killing these niggas, I don't fear nothing. Derek, if it rolls from these, I'ma tear something. Animal dead in my sight, like I'm dead hunting. All these niggas just rap, but I don't hear nothing.
No Rambo or L, the team kind of weak, so right into the trash. Your tracks took a leak, bro. When I was knocking, I was peeking through the Pico. Boss and gang talk gon' make me send a Rico.
First off,
Okay. Oh, so what's this? Cole mentioned, I think Andy just talking about Cougars, period. Oh. So yeah, Andy was just talking about Cougars. And yeah, that's fire because Cougars don't get periods. Some Cougars still do. Some Cougars still get periods. They're still not done with their sentence. It's a different type of flow. Freestyle. Anyway, look, let's just get to it. So Bass Dandy already has given that around. Let's repeat that for Bass Dandy real quick because we're going to go right into Ski Mask Rico, and then we're going to go right to Virtual Mount Rushmore right after this. 3.1 out of 10 from Bass Dandy to Pep's round. Cool. Give it a 5. Gonna give it a 5. It was like half of it was kind of just sitting there. The other half heated up. So yeah, we'll give it 5. So that's 3.15. Cole, what do you give Pep's round real quick so we can get right to Mask? Very, very fast. And then right after this, Cole is going live. We'll let you know when Cole is going live also. Not mad. So Cole is where Bass Dandy is 2 or 3. It was mad forgettable. Well, so you said 2 or 3. We just go with a 2.5. 2.5, 3.1, 5. What's that? 11-ish, 3. Yeah, it's a 3. Yeah, it's about a 3.4. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go with the 3.4. Would be nice to go with 3.5 total. 3.5 total. All right, so right now Ski Mask hasn't wrapped. Black Ink is still in the lead with a 7.3. Ski Mask, it's up to you. It's either going to be you or Black Ink. Here we go.
Thank golden. My last time responding to a roach and a rodent. Keep a pair of shades.
Okay, let's go ahead. They're going to stop it anyway. So let's just.
That I can't stay in focus. The live said, fuck you, Ski Mask. Duly noted. Nigga, cloud on this app. Y'all need it the most. The picture. Finna turn SC to a ghost. Scripture for the clip. He receiving a dose. Play tough, but we know your whole team is some hoes. Fuck about it, dub. Damn right, I got a pocket. Fake ass chain on the reason he be dropping balls. Bundles out here trying to fix the whip. He ain't got the time. On the game. That's insane. You ain't
yo, Ski Mask, your overdub is louder than your verse though, bro. It's tough to hear what you're saying in certain spots. It's tough to hear.
Why you think you talking money with me? You lost one. How you think it feel with none of your teeth? When I get to spinning blocks, there won't be none on your street. I push a bitch in the back and my gun on the seat. The vibe you niggas give off is beyond gay. Pride when they throw that parade, it's divine day. How the fuck you think that you winning in a pond race? It's live and that mean he gon' die. Divine way. The in mind, his shoes with a golden gun. That's your whole team. This is 2 simple. At the very least, I'll leave you and you. Eddie how it feel to know the doctor's gonna do little. I can tell that you a fan.
I was gonna feel to know the doctor's gonna do little is crazy. How does it feel to know the doctor's gonna do little? And that's after I'll take you and your animals. Oh, Ski Mask rapping. So that kind of saved the overdub being louder than the verse. You know what? We're gonna rewind that back. I'm gonna rewind it back. So we can hear from the beginning.
Y'all needed them.
We got to go further back than that. Yeah. Let's just play from the beginning.
Was knocking, I was peeking through the Pico. Boss and gang talk gon' make me send a Rico.
All right, here's the beginning of it.
Everything golden. My last time responding to a roach and a rodent. Keep a pair of shades, cause that I can't stay in focus. The lie said, fuck you, ski mask. Duly noted, nigga, cloud on this app. Y'all need it the most. The picture, then it turned SC to a ghost. Scripture for the clip, he receiving a dose. Play tough, but we know your whole team is some hoes. Fuck about it, dub. Damn right, I got a pocket full. Fake ass chain on the reason he be dropping balls. Bundles out here trying to fix the whip. He ain't got the time. Hold on the game, that's insane. You ain't got the fuel. Why you think you talking money with me? You lost one. How you think it feel with none of your teeth? When I get to spinning blocks, there won't be none on your street. I push a bitch in the back and my gun on the seat. The vibe you niggas give off is beyond gay. Pride when they throw that parade, it's divine day. How the fuck you think that you winning in a pond race? It's live and then he gon' die. Divine way. Walk a million in mine, your shoes with a golden gun. That's your whole team. This is too simple. At the very least, I'll leave you and you. Eddie how it feel to know the doctor's gon' do it. I can tell that you a family dude, so I'ma put you in the casket for the family use.
Cole, real quick. Eddie is he's referring to a rapper. Eddie, how it feel to know the doctor's going to do little. Eddie Murphy stars in Dr. Doolittle. You know, Eddie, how it feel to know that the doctor's going to do little. No, that go. Cole also mentions a roach and a rodent. Yeah, it's the same thing, sorta. It's just not.
Everything's golden. I got family too, and I want all these niggas dead before that family. I don't dish members. I leave them intact. Your team is a pack. Get the low, proceed and attack. Let's keep it a stack. URL receiving a smack. How you kill so crooked? Put they chief in a pack. Ski. Everything golden, nigga.
That's it? Ooh. Oh, wow. Well, no. See, there's going to have to be points taken off for the rhyme being. Okay, so Cole, one of the rules of this channel, never duh rock. Never duh rock. No. Sorry, Cole. We're going to have to take points off, man. We're going to have to call YouTube. Add another couple months to that channel going away. Not just messing around. Yeah, so the Eddie Howard Field, all jokes aside, the Eddie Howard Field does go well with the Dr. Doolittle, so that's cool. You know, Cole on the Roach and the Rodent one, honestly, it's like that's a moment where a line probably should have been proofread a little bit more. Oh, Bass Andy with a 7.5. That is Bass Andy's highest score on any of these raps ever. Bass Andy with a 7.5. We're gonna lock that in. Cole, shout out Ski Mask, easy carried it every week. You're only taking points because you want more. And no, not just because of wanting more, it's because it was too short. Because the rhyme was not. It ended weird. It ended in a weird spot. Come on now, we just got somebody earlier on the same track that didn't rap enough. Ski Mask. Now this is where it gets interesting. Ski Mask did rap on every single Hiroshima Part 5. Does this affect this? And also, it's really between Ski Mask and Black Ink. Yeah, that's the question we're asking right now, right there. Did it though? This is where we can have a discussion. It's kind of 50-50 because it kind of ended short. Pause, I guess. But then there was some potent things that I'm gonna say this straight up. Even though this was a round that ended weird. Cole, you eddied another person. All right. But even though this kind of it sort of ended in a weird spot, this was more potent than the only competition Ski Mask has with this round is with Black Ink. And honestly, Black Ink's round kind of did a little bit more because it was consistent. Yes, it is over. It is over. So let's confirm it. Let's confirm it.
They wanted the attention, right? We gave it. Let's go.
Listen, hold up.
Have fun, right?
I've been looking at these comments.
Oh yeah. Talk about it. Talk about.
Yeah,
We even said niggas just was dope. Niggas don't want to be honest. It's all love. You heard?
Let's start this off like this.
Yo, Pep, everything go. You heard?
Hold on. I've been looking at these comments, right? We're gonna say shit with niggas. We're gonna say shit with niggas scared to say, right?
That's a fact.
I'm gonna say this. Salute to Live in the.
Okay, so boom. So it is over. Cole, the verse is over. The verse is over because I can tell you after seeing this. Okay. Cole mentions I gotta listen to them next to each other, but had Black been in this every week, I know he was in the others. Black Ink was in one other, if not mistaken. Look at Hiroshima Part 3. Black Ink was in Hiroshima Part 3, if not mistaken. And if not in Hiroshima Part 3, this is the only one he was in. The only one that was in all of these was Ski Mask Rico. Just want to keep repeating that. Ski Mask Rico was in every single part. That's confirmed. Who else was in more than one? Your boy Clip technically was, because your boy Clip rapped with Pep in Part 5, and he was in the first one, Hiroshima 1. Honestly, because Status was only in 1, he was in Hiroshima 3. Nah. Only technically Clip and possibly Black Ink was in more than one Hiroshima. Only Ski Mask Rico was in all 5. And gotta be honest with you, in 4 of these 5, Ski Mask Rico was overwhelmingly given the best verse of all of those. So when we do the whole who had the best verse of Hiroshima, it's going to be Ski Mask Rico, 4 out of 5. Even if he doesn't possibly get this Part 5 best verse, because Black Ink may have gotten him in this one. Okay. Yeah, Cole mentioned Ski Mask took these over. I listened for him. Everyone else was a feature. Bingo. So we have basically, Cole, our submission for who was the best overall verse for the Hiroshima series. And we're going to go ahead and Ski Mask Rico has done a lot for virtual battle rap in 2026. We're keeping the notes. We got it on the file page. So what we're going to do now, because I believe the 24-hour ban or whatever it was, there was a 24-hour ban on this channel, by the way. So we're just going to put a simple post. We're going to post it right now, and then we're going to go right to Verbal Mount Rushmore and get up out of here. We're going to post right now between these two. Keep it real simple. Keep it real simple. All right, we're posting that right now. We're going to show you that. This is Verbal Warzone. Hiroshima 5. Who had the best verse? And that's going to be between Black Ink or Ski Mask Rico. Salute to both of these guys, man. They showed out. Ski Mask Rico. So we're gonna read the chat as soon as we post this up. Boom. It is now posted right now. Cole mentions. Shout out double, but Ski Mask featuring CA was my favorite. Okay. Oh, okay. Cole mentions you ain't got to end rock. It's a Northwest takeover. So yeah. You know what? Yeah. Salute to Northwest takeover, man. Y'all been putting some battles together. Y'all had Geo versus 10-10, right? Yeah, man. 10-10 won that battle though. Honestly, possibly 3-0, possibly. You gave him the first round. Obviously the second round is no debate because your man Gio messed up. He was going, and then the third, 10-10 won it. Would like to see 10-10. First of all, could someone please slap 10-10 in the face for starting with "We got blah blah" versus what? Oh, y'all are? King Cole, we're gonna watch today. Boom, bet that up. But yeah, so did review it privately and got 10-10 3-0. The only problem with 10-10 is he started with that. We got 10-10 versus 10-10 no better than that, man. Hey, 10-10, that's why royalty smoked you in that battle. Anyway. Yeah, it was a battle. Hey, look, real quick. We posted that. Salute to, by the way, if you do want to see Hiroshima Part 5, be sure to subscribe to Verbal Warzone. Subscribe to Verbal Warzone. Hit the like button. Get the notifications. Share the channel. You know what it is. All that good stuff. Now, let's go right to the community post, and we're going to go right to the subject right now. We're not going to waste. Very quickly. Very simple topic. Ladies and gentlemen, this should have been done a while ago. We're going to discuss what should be discussed right now. Battle rap, right? Battle rap has already beat this. Mainstream battle rap has already beat this topic apart. We're going to go virtual. Very simple question. What we've done in this, let's be sure that everybody can see that. Yeah, and that's a problem, Cole. As far as 10-10 go, he starts every battle that way. That he's too good for that. He's got to stop that. That's trash. Especially for 10-10. 10-10 got talent. It'll be something to somebody like a respectfully, like a Mr. Mumbles did that, because Mr. Mumbles trash. He got to use that to kind of like get himself in the battle and get moving. But 10-10, nah, man, you don't start that way. This 2026, you don't start no round that way. And what's funny, the rest of the round was good. All three of the rest of the rounds were good. You don't start no round. We got it. Come on, bro. That was trash, man. Outside of that, though, he cooked. He cooked all three rounds. So look, ladies and gentlemen, clip it up if you want to. Who is virtual battle rap Mount Rushmore? Who is it? That's right. We're going there right now. Who is virtual battle rap Mount Rushmore? Now, these have been split up into different categories. We can add more names. All right. Again, YouTube put a 24-hour ban on this, so we can only put in a certain amount of names. If there's names that were forgotten, let us know. This first group is a group of 3. We got Rio Nkosi, Innovate, and Gullah JB, overwhelming with 12 votes in. As you see, this was 24 hours a day ago since the ban, right? Innovate overwhelmingly over Rio Nkosi and Gullah JB is virtual battle rap Mount Rushmore. There can't be an argument against Innovate being one of the virtual battle rap Mount Rushmores. I think that's pretty much goes without saying, right? It's just interesting how Rio Nkosi and Gullah JB are both the same here according to this vote. So we got Innovate as your first qualifier for virtual battle rap Mount Rushmore. Okay. Next group. This is a group of 4 now. This is 4. We have Clip Corleone, Yo 2 Times, Teeksta, and ME. First of all, how does ME get no votes? Look, man, it'll be nice. We understand that individuals just don't like certain people. But to discount ME like this, Clip Corleone, and look, want to salute Clip Corleone. It was a conversation online between Clip and Rock that even decided to do this topic. Because Clip mentioned that, hey, my comeback is great. Therefore, I'm officially virtual battle rap Mount Rushmore, right? And so when Clip posted that, they respond. So what? Oh, come on, Jason. Jason M is in the building. First of all, salute Jason M. Jason M. He got no votes because he's not. How is he not? How is Emmy not Mount Rushmore? Or at least not a candidate for Mount Rushmore? How isn't he? The battles he had, the show. I mean, there was a moment for a while when I guess he was cool with whatever. He was called one of the best pins in virtual battle rap, and that was for many seasons. What's his win-loss record again? No. This is only for battle rappers. So salute to Dep HNIC, but a Dep HNIC would not count. We're talking about battle rappers. We can do a virtual battle rap Mount Rushmore for like contributors and league owners. So that'd be Smoke Kings, a Dep, that'd be Yo 2 Times, That would be Angry Fan. That'd be like Battle Truth and all that. We can do that. But no, Adep wouldn't count. Yo 2 Times. Now keep in mind, when we consider Yo 2 Times is being considered as a battle rapper only. Now, Clip Corleone, overwhelmingly, and it could be because of recent events, but we're discussing it. Clip Corleone, 56%, Yo 2 Times, 22%, Teeks at 22%. Clip Corleone is it's tough to argue against Clip Corleone being a virtual battle rap Mount Rushmore. Simple as that. And Jason M, in me to get no consideration? Nah, bruh. Got to get some consideration. We'll disagree with that. But the salute. And look, so that's that group of 4. That's that group of 4. So Clip Corleone moves on. So far, your 2 of your 4 virtual battle rap Mount Rushmores, according to this, is Clip Corleone and Innovate. We move on to the next group of 4. Pablo Picasso, Kid Dangerous, DNA 2's nephew, QP, and Danny Myers. Just could be some recency bias here, but Pablo Picasso overwhelmingly over Kid Dangerous, QP, and Danny Myers. Pablo Picasso moves on. So we got 3 done, according to this. Okay, so this what Jason got. This is submission right here. And by the way, Bass Dandy, your submission is included. We again, Adepts is qualified because we're talking about battle rappers. Okay. So here's Bass Dandy's contributions. Yo, Reek Ruger from Mount Rushmore. Okay, and Pablo Picasso. Okay. Jason M has Rio Nicosi, Clip Corleone, Innovate, and Lou Kane. Okay. Let's lock it in. Let's lock that in. So we can, now that we have a submission with Lou Kane, we can add Lou Kane to another one. Yeah, we can add Lou Kane to another group to see how that shakes out. We've added Rio. So we have to put Rio in a different, qualifier because Rio did at least finish with some response. So we put Rio in another one. Innovate, we already got moving on. And Bass Andy has, because of that, we already explained that. We don't have to keep repeating that. Yo 2 Times, Reek, and Pablo. Okay, so that's for Bass Dandy. Salute. All right. So far 3 of the 4 seems to be pretty solid. Okay, pretty solid. We got Pablo moving on. Hold on a minute. Okay, cool. We got, apologies, trying to get this right. We got Pablo Picasso moving on. We got Clip and Innovate. So far, 3 of the Mount Rushmore is Pablo, Clip, and Innovate. The question will be, who should the 4th one be? Bass Dandy mentions QP actually did actually show up and do his thing. I forgot that. Not just showed up and did his thing, Bass Dandy. QP has consistently been against the toughest names in virtual battle rap for many seasons, if not mistaken. And Yo 2 Times would have to confirm this. Maybe in the first or second season of virtual battle rap, which would be 2021, 2020-21, all the way through to 2025. QP has consistently been in those matchups, so just like Danny Myers has. And honestly, if you take a look at QP's win-loss record, and a lot of people want to keep disqualifying QP. QP is a mainstream battle rapper. He don't count for virtual battle rap. Virtual died. Yeah, but the guy got double-digit guy got more virtual battle rap, matches than those that's been solid, than those that's been only virtual battle rap, man. What's wrong with saying QP is both? Just saying. So who should be? And then look, we are going to ask the question: is Pablo, Clip, and Innovate? Are those 3 locks as a virtual battle rap Mount Rushmore? Should one of them get out of there? If so, who you replace it with? Yeah, we're gonna be doing this one. We're gonna stick with this. We're gonna have many discussions about it. Here's another question for you: are there any names that have been forgotten? We definitely think so. But what names did we forget? what names did we? Okay, base standing mentions fair point. Salute to that. Now salute to that. Salute to that. What names have we forgotten? Again, just to review, we got Rio Innovate Gullah JB, Clip Corleone, Yo 2 times Teeks the ME, Pablo Picasso, Kid Dangerous, QP, Danny Myers. Who do we forget? Thought about Abysmal. That got shot down. Thought about Spasmatic. That didn't get quite shot down, but it got kind of shot down, and then like this. Of course. Okay. Now this submission from Jason M. Ready for this, Jason M? Let's read this comment first. Whether people like it or not, Greg the Great or D Money over Pablo. For virtual battle rap, don't forget that Pablo is sitting over there. And it's a discussion. We're discussing. Pablo's sitting over there, your current virtual battle rap champion, not just virtual battle rap champion, but also your V Cody. Pablo won the unanimous V Cody and virtual battle rap champion of 2025. So that's the point for Pablo. The thing about it is 2025 was an underwhelming season. 2024 was a very overwhelming season, right? That's been called to say one of the best seasons of virtual battle rap. Your two winners of that are Clip Corleone and Nightmare J. Pyro. Where does Nightmare J. Pyro fit in this? Now, this is where it gets interesting between Nightmare J. Pyro, and we're going to get to D Money. Hey, by the way, Jason M. thought about D Money. D Money was discussed. The thing that holds D Money back, first of all, D Money is on public record saying, I don't want to be a part of virtual. I don't want to be considered for virtual. Leave me out of virtual. So is Rap Ref. So now what do we do with that? For the case of this, do we say, well, look, y'all may not want to be a part of it, but you did rap in virtual. We're going to include you. Or, nah, just leave them out. We just won't consider them for the Mount Rushmore because they don't want to. That'd be a discussion we all have. We did respect Rap Ref, of course, in many situations, even respected D Money in many situations to keep him out of a lot of these categories. But what do we do with a virtual battle rap Mount Rushmore then? We could ask him, hit him up. More than likely, they say, nah, keep me out of that. Okay, cool. Now, D Money is fascinating because don't forget that Mount Rushmore. Oh, wow. Jason Emmett said if Greg didn't have that situation, he would have won clear. Don't forget, he would first have to battle Pablo. And Greg versus Pablo. If it came down to that battle, that wouldn't have been a clear battle. There ain't no question about that. I mean, with or without the situation. And look, for the record, this is Jason M bringing this up. So that's why we're discussing it. But here's something else to consider. This is what's interesting about Greg and Pablo. Greg was around longer and also in many different sectors versus Pablo. However, Pablo technically had more success in a major sector than Greg possibly. Because let's not act like the only sector of virtual battle rap is this one that includes, again, salute to VBL Cartel, The Ring, and salute to, where there's smoke, there's fire. That word sector is nasty. Tired of using the word sector. We'll just say virtual battle rap. In that part of virtual battle rap, Pablo did, especially 2025, he went crazy. But so did Greg. And then Greg, it's a discussion to have. But did Greg do enough all through the existence of virtual battle rap to be considered a Mount Rushmore? Jason M. If they don't want to be a part of it, leave them out. Okay, cool. So that would be Rap Ref, and actually that also would, like when we do virtual battle rap Mount Rushmore for league owners and leagues, and that probably be as far as it go. So that would be TM, because TM, salute to TMR and all that good stuff. TM's like, nah, Rock, keep me out of that. Cool. So Jason M agrees. If they don't want to be part of it, leave them out. See, that's where a Rap Ref would be interesting as a possible virtual, virtual battle rap Mount Rushmore, but Rap Ref is very vocal about where he want to be. It's very tough. Base standing mentions there's a lot of good ones, but Mount Rushmore is tough. Also, what's the qualifier? Yeah, 100%. There's look. Salute to Rap Ref. Be sure to subscribe to 219 Salvo. Rap Ref will confirm that, hey, Rock and I talk, said keep me out of it. And out of respect to Rap Ref and also out of respect to others. There's look, y'all ready for this? When we were saying at the beginning of, actually at the end of 2025, that this was the worst season of virtual battle rap, we've had about 7 or 8 virtual battle rappers that say, Rock, respect what you're doing. Keep me out of that. I don't want no consideration. Of that list, Rap Ref, what was that? So it's not just Rap Ref. You know, it's not just D Money that said it. You know, honestly, a couple of them had heat with Rock. Nah, Rock, I thought we could. Don't put me in that, Rock. Wasn't fine. You would come to Detroit. And, well, you ain't coming to Detroit. But anyway, the point is, that's where we have to balance things and be fair. You know, and what we usually do, for those that are asking, what we usually do is that when someone doesn't want to be part of something, we then let the rapper or the entity know, in the case of TM, and we're saying this publicly because we've gotten permission to say this publicly. We're not just stepping out of nowhere. Anyway, case of TM, we told TM, look, TM, we're going to check it out with a consensus to see if it's cool. Consensus agreed, TM agreed, therefore TM was not included in certain considerations. Same thing with Rap Ref and others. We're saying in others because those others have not given permission to discuss that. You know what I'm saying? So now, you know, so Rap Ref is right here in the chat. Salute to him. He does not want to be considered. That's respected. And also the consensus has allowed it. That's on public record. So, you know, and just to say this for other battle rappers, when we do this, it's only for the topic. This is not the start. We come on, man. We're the peace channel, not the drama channel. We're not doing this to say, we're going to bring this up and then we're going to diss your battles. And no. We're not here for no stress. We're here for data. That's it. That's all. Now but also as a channel, very clear and understanding and overstanding that the data we use could be used by other channels for whatever they do. So that's why we want to be very clear and very professional about how we manage a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? So, Jason mentioned Greg the Great or D Money over Pablo for Mount Rushmore. So D Money is one that says don't include me with that, so we have to respect D Money for that, and the consensus has allowed that too. So D Money is out of it. Greg the Great, we'll have to see about that. Who else? Are there any other names we forgot? Base Dandy said Rick Ruger from Mount Rushmore. The thing that'll hold back Rick Ruger just got in virtual battle rap, as far as virtual battle rap. Is that enough? Because a lot of these other guys have a track record in virtual battle rap. Well, you can hear it now. Well, Pablo just got here in 2024. Pablo also won virtual battle rap champion in V Cody. He's your first unanimous on public record winner of 2 battle rap awards. If that ain't Mount Rushmore, what are we doing? It's going to be tough to move Pablo out of there. The case of Rio Nkosi is very fascinating. One of the forefathers of virtual battle rap, but had a very cringeworthy ending toward virtual battle rap. Does that matter? Which one do we pay attention to the most? How it started, how it ended. What do we do with Rio? A lot of people that haven't liked Rio for now since 2023. But Rio was one of the faces that started a lot of this. Rio was like, well, murder Mook, but not battling no more in virtual. And again, for those that don't want to battle virtually, to keep it $1 with you, much as we rock with virtual over here, not mad. It's nasty over here. There's a lot of work to do to get this back up. As far as get the scene back up and get back to battles and all this stuff. But that's the current state of it. So those that want to battle, not mad if you want to battle, not mad if you don't want to battle. You know? So did Reek do enough? Rio. You know, we thought about Spasmatic. We thought about someone brought up AK Asia. Most of his career, he hasn't won a lot of battles. Yeah, but he got 2 times out of here. So 1 battle is enough for Mount Rushmore. Plus, keep in mind, Mount Rushmore is kind of like the forefather. Mount Rushmore is not just about your favorite battle rappers. It's about the ones that when you think of battle rap, who are these people? And here's another way to look at Mount Rushmore. Who took battle rap to other levels and gave birth to virtual battle rap? Basically, maybe who had a contribution. Remember we've done that with awards, right? Who had who had battle rap contributions? Who set a trend? Who had some of the best moments of virtual battle rap to where, like, if someone never heard of virtual battle rap, you would play that performance. That's why Gullah JB got mentioned. Gullah JB, yeah, up and down results and up and down battles, but he had some crazy moments in virtual battle rap. Okay. Jason M says Lil Kane started people getting paid in virtual battle rap. That's a major contribution. That's a major contribution. That's like open up a whole other territory for Lil Kane. And look, whether you like Lil Kane or not, if that's the record, that's a forefather position. Yeah, but Lil Kane, this, that, and the third. Now, what you do is balance that. You balance out Lil Kane helping people to get paid versus some of these performances were not good, but some of these performances were good. Some of these things were, some of these he got body, he choked. Other things, he won battle of the night. Lil Kane's a very interesting case. That is a submission, though. And that is enough for Lil Kane to get mentioned. That's a good one. Any other names did we forget anybody else in virtual battle rap? Thought about, of course, we thought about the usual, right? We thought about, what's the case for Nightmare J. Pyro? We'll talk about it. What's up with Nightmare J. Pyro, virtual battle rap champ 2024, but not just that. He's also was a battle rap champion in many different sectors, including Jiggy Battle League, Too Loud to Die, and sheesh. What Barry to Death. Now, that's the positive. Then you got when Pyro was bad, Pyro was bad. But when Pyro was good, he body. Pyro does got bodies over a lot of in-game battle rappers, but he also got bodied by some randoms. Yikes. What are we doing? What do we do with Nightmare J. Pyro? So that might be the next set of four. Nightmare J. Pyro, Lil Kane. What's the case for Spasmatic to be virtual Mount Rushmore? Going to keep mentioning him because he was toward the beginning. Okay. All right, fine, all right. What other names have we forgotten? Who have we forgotten? Someone said, what about De Niro? What about De Niro? Respectfully. De Niro. No, here's another one. What about Seizure? Is Seizure virtual battle rap Mount Rushmore? I mean, here's the glaring thing right here. And we're gonna talk about it. Now, you do got Pablo there, but Seizure is probably one of your most notable, quote unquote, white virtual battle rappers. Gonna say it. Seizure might have been part of the most amount of main events in virtual battle rap, possibly. What about Seizure? Is there a case for Seizure to be virtual battle rap Mount Rushmore? It is very difficult, Bass Dandy. Yeah, Bass Dandy mentioned there's a lot of good ones, but Mount Rushmore is tough. Absolutely. That's why this discussion is going to go on a while. There's going to be many different ways to come with it. Sorry, there's going to be many different ways to arrive at a conclusion. Who is virtual battle rap Mount Rushmore for battle rappers? Let's be clear. Battle rappers. Someone said, well, then it's got to be Harlem Legend. Bass Dandy said Clip Corleone, maybe. To be honest with you, it's probably Clip Corleone, definitely. Come on, man. Clip Corleone's just win-loss record alone, and against the competition he faced, and against some of the moments he's had, bruh, it's gonna be tough to keep Clip off that Mount Rushmore. If it was strictly on a Rock opinion, Rock would definitely give it to Clip Corleone to have one of those Mount Rushmore spots. Absolutely. I mean, we're talking about 4 seasons minimum. 2022. Yeah, we'll go with that. 4 seasons minimum that Clip Corleone was carrying in a lot of ways virtual battle rap. That'll be the case for Clip Corleone. Anybody else? Now, okay, yeah, but and look, wait a minute. For those that say, yeah, but what has Clip done? Hello, Clip is the 2024 V Cody winner. And also, add with it, he is a finalist for a virtual battle, 2024 Virtual Battle Rap Award. What are we doing? The rebuttal. Who was the first one to do rebuttals like Clip? Yeah, but Clip took that from A-Ward saying that my rebuttal game fuego. Maybe he took a piece of the slogan, but A-Ward and Clip do not rebuttal the same. And here's another thing to think about. Rio and Clip and Innovate, they both added a seriousness to virtual battle rap that was a parody category before them. I mean, if not for these 3 guys, these 3 talents, would it really have been an anger management? Would it really have been the seriousness that this was taken? Let's keep it $1. Virtual battle rap, we're mostly looking at like, well, we're some wannabes that really we're really not good enough to perform live yet or to perform in person yet. These guys had it to be like, well, nah, we're battle rap, we're just different, we're just on screen. That could put them on Mount Rushmore. We're having a discussion. Who is virtual battle rap Mount Rushmore? Who is it? Who is virtual battle rap Mount Rushmore? What names have we forgotten? And let's not play this game about, well, Rock, we ain't gonna tell you the names. You come up with the names and we'll troll you about it if we don't like it. Ain't working no more. What names you got? And the names you don't submit, you troll later, don't want to hear it. Take your troll and flush it down the bowl. What names should be considered for virtual Mount Rushmore? And notice, Jason M. boldly stating Lou Kane, and has also stated the greater D Money. And prefaced it by saying whether people like it or not. Now, again, D Money, Viral Money is not a part of this. He wishes not to be included. Salute to that. Wish him well. Greg the Great. We know the jacket. The only thing with Greg the Great is not the jacket. And yeah, we could do could have been, would have been, should have been. He didn't get that award. However, that doesn't take away what he did get. Battles of the night, performance of the night, etc., etc. Who, and we're going to leave it with this, who is virtual Mount Rushmore? With that, everybody have an excellent, excellent night. All praises and praise to the Almighty Yahuwah. For without the Almighty Yahuwah, there's nothing. Protect your peace, protect your foundation, protect your sanity. Stay safe, stay strong, stay sane. And by the way, someone just asked on IG, well, why don't you just put up a post and then we can fill the names up there? Because let's be honest, people don't really answer these posts. Come on, man. We had Hiroshima up there for weeks. Hiroshima 5 up there for weeks and nobody answered it. That's why we do submissions, till these get some information. And let's be honest, we only go live once a week for obvious reasons. But in the meanwhile, between while, this is going to ponder some thought. Who is virtual Mount Rushmore? We got 3. So congratulations to Pablo so far. Clip Corleone and Innovate. That's a tough 3, man. And for those that talk about history and back in the day and who rapped and all that, who are they? There's one more. Officially, there's one more spot. Who gets that 4th virtual battle rap spot for Mount Rushmore? And just going to say this again for ME. Not a single vote. All right. At any rate, and look, this we're just talking, so we're clear. There's no bias here. Whoever you put up, we will discuss. And Seizure, think about that Seizure as a possible virtual battle rap Mount Rushmore. Think about him. Protect your peace, protect your foundation, protect your sanity, stay safe, strong, and sane. And as we usually say, right about now, rock on. See you next week. Rock out!
Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock? 10 rock and roll, bro.
Welcome to the rock files are the rock files. Yeah, live and locked. This is how we rock, live and locked. Welcome to the rock, live and locked. Live is how we rock. This is how we rock. The rock files. Live and locked. Welcome to the rock, live.